Those new leaks show that the ATF is about to crack down on solvent traps. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the channel, Wolverines, or welcome to the channel if this is the first time you have been here. Before we get started, let me wish you a happy Thanksgiving. My 12th great grandmother actually cooked the first Thanksgiving dinner, which is kind of cool. Good old Mary did that back in the day, and that is why my wife is making me cook Thanksgiving dinner, because all her roots are in Europe. So yeah, she is, I wouldn't say a fob, but as close to getting to be a fob as you can be to being a fob. Fob means fresh off the boat. So she's not that, but she's related to some. Okay, with that out of the way, we are brought to you by JSD Supply. Oh, I forgot. My name is John Krupp. I'm an investigative journalist. I also love turkey, and I'm a good cook. All right, now we are brought to you by JSD Supply. JSD Supply makes some of the sickest 80% kits on the planet. They make this really awesome SIG P320 kit. They also sell a wide range of P80 stuff. And also, they are the home of the Patmos slide, which is an incredible slide. Check them out at JSD Supply. If you can do me a big favor, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps. And that's all I want for Christmas. And to hit 15,000, which I'm very, very close to. If I could hit 15,000 by the end of next week, I would be insanely thankful to you guys. I love you all. I just want you to know that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about this leak. This leak was sent to me by a leaker inside the ATF. The leak basically doesn't really give too much on the surface unless you know how everything used to be. Basically, if you used to contact the field division via email or whatnot and said, hey, I have a question about a solvent trap. What is the definition of a solvent trap? They used to respond with, the ATF does not have a definition of a solvent trap. Have a nice day. But according to Megan Bennett, who is the Deputy Assistant Director of Office of Field Operations, that has changed. Now, if someone emails in and says, hey, what's the definition of a solvent trap? She wants you to go to Fib B. Let me read this email that she sent. It says, just an FYI, please be on the lookout of emails regarding the definition of a solvent trap. If you or someone in your field division receives such an inquiry, please direct them to FIPB, which is basically the industry branch of the ATF. This is a big change. So on the surface, it might not look that big. In fact, I emailed Megan Bennett, and she then sent me to Eric Longnecker, who works in the Public Affairs Division. And Eric Longnecker says that, you know, they don't currently have a definition of a solvent trap, and it's not defined under the Gun Control Act or the National Firearms Act, the Arms Control Act, or anything else right there. I asked, well, then what's the deal with the email? He basically says, we've always said that people should go to FIPB, which is not the case. I know that, so I wrote him back and said, here's the proof that says that's not the way it used to be. This is a new change of how things get reported. So what is the deal? After that, it went radio silent. So I'm pretty sure I'm on to something. It might be just a coincidence that the solvent traps definition might change with the new regulations coming out. Maybe, yeah, it is going to change. Basically, they're going to be considered suppressors. So with the new regulations coming out regulating suppressors, so any part is going to be a suppressor. So basically the tube itself will be a suppressor. And right there, that's going to basically kill the solvent trap market. So they're going to come down on solvent traps. And by looking behind the scenes at a lot of the emails, it looks like that is definitely in play for the change. And they're getting people to submit the emails to the industry branch, because once that rule goes into effect, the industry branch will be able to hand down that definition more efficiently, and there won't be anything lost in translation. So basically, it won't be going to a bunch of different field divisions who's going to be giving the old answer, some will be giving the new answer. It will all be the new answer, which is solvent traps are now suppressors. So a long way around, but we have our first glimpse of what some of the new regulations are going to be. I would expect that we will be seeing them in the next couple weeks here, probably by the end of December. I would be surprised if it rolls over to January, but there's no way in hell it will make it to the end of January. I'm thinking by the end of December, they'll probably drop it at the last weekend, like between Christmas and New Year's, because that's what they like to do. All right, that's it. Pre-Thanksgiving Day leak. I do have other stuff that I am working on and I will be coming out with. I don't know if it will be Friday. I don't know if it will be Thanksgiving, but it will be sometime soon. All right, everyone have a happy Thanksgiving. Please be safe out there. Eat a lot of turkey. Have fun. Visit with family. I am out of here. Stay ever vigilant. Stay ever free. Remember my Patreon at patreon.com/John Crump. And remember my live channel at youtube.com/John Crump Live, where we have guests 4 days a week from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Thursday. All right, thank you so much. And yeah, that's right. Wolverines, motherfucker.